The first step to reaching your full potential is having the courage to start. At Strayer University, we help students take action by making higher education more affordable with access to up to 10 no-cost gen ed courses. Because our goal is helping you work toward yours, so you can always keep striving. Visit strayer.edu to learn more. No-cost gen ed provided by Strayer University affiliate Sophia Learning. Eligibility rules apply. Connect with us for details.
The Podcast Playground.
Hooray!
You are now entering the Who's House podcast. Shout out to Hardin, Las Vegas, the best dispensary in the world.
Jokes Up Ice Cream and Wicked will release Houdini this month.
All right, man. This is another edition of, this is a special edition of Who's House. I don't know. I kidnapped Onesie into this right here. But you actually, I played the music video for you last week for, the Big Ben, Falling in Reverse. That song, Voices in My Head. What do you think?
In my head,
can you explain what your experience is? You being an urban guy, you just listen to backpack bullshit all day. I'm not gonna diss the artist you listen to because I like them too, but I think it's bullshit.
Who is it? Say the names.
What's the name? Say the name.
Say the name. Okay. Larry June.
I never heard.
Okay, keep going.
Who else? Currency. You ever heard of Currency?
Yeah.
All right, keep going. All right.
Shit, Lil Wayne.
Yeah.
I'm joking. Nah, but voices in my head, right? That's man. First, I heard the song. The song got my attention for sure. You know.
Can you say that you're black too? Let's get
yeah.
Well,
for the listeners, if you guys didn't know the last episodes, I'm black.
Okay. Make it clear. Okay, go ahead.
I heard the song and I'm like, yo, this song, it just has a lot of energy. I could, the visual has to match. I asked him, I'm like, yo, the visual like as crazy as the song? He's like, yo,
I was like, wait a minute.
If I show you the video, you're not even gonna give a fuck about the song because the video is fucking insane. And yeah, the video just blew me out. I was like, what the fuck?
It's a lost art, dude.
Yeah, because
music videos now, man.
And I love that you said that because growing up, I watched like Busta Rhymes music videos, and he spent a lot of money on his music videos, getting like a label to push it and whatnot. And I would be excited to see Missy Elliott videos and things like that. So you bringing that back, I think that's really important.
It is important.
I mean, back then the rock videos was kind of plain. It was just like they were performance videos. And
it was
shit.
almost like it was like that was the thing though, to be like stripped down for the rock. There was some crazy stuff like 9 Inch Nails. Marilyn Manson.
Yeah. Oh yeah, those
he was out of control.
Marilyn Manson was out of control. Yeah,
I didn't like it. Straight up. I know. That's surprising. I know probably, but I did not like it.
Oh really?
No.
Oh
wow.
I
didn't like it.
That explain that genre though. Like, is it like some horrorcore type shit?
Basically.
Yeah, I think he was huge, man. I mean.
Still
he started
is.
a whole thing, yeah.
Was it like torture or
shock
like
rock? That's what it's called.
Oh, okay, shock rock.
Yeah, pretty much.
Can you shout out who you got here? I see you got another white guy that's hanging with.
I'm sorry.
I apologize.
Luke Holland.
White guy Holland.
Yeah.
He's pretty popular in the drum world. He's one of the best drummers right now on the planet.
He better be the best if he's hanging with you to keep up with your shit.
Yeah, I don't have to ever think about anything when he's behind the drum set. So
crazy.
So both of you guys come together, like sonically, everything, spiritually. Like he knows everything you think about.
Yeah,
pretty much.
He's always smiling when I go drink my water after a song.
Just have a good time.
It helps a lot.
Yeah.
It's funny because at rehearsals we'll be like, we'll have the song how it's supposed to be, and then I'll just like fuck around and do a solo, and he'll just turn around and be like, do that live, and then from that live we just like expand on it, keep doing crazier shit. So
oh my god,
how long have y'all been working together?
2 years.
2 years?
Like in the band 2 years, but I recorded a song for you in like 2018, I think it was. Yeah.
Oh shit! So you guys have some chemistry already.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Is it safe to say that keeping up with his technique, man? How's that? Who are you?
Oh, he's beyond that.
Who is this guy?
Oh, dude, you'll see.
I mean,
after you're gonna go look and you'll see.
I mean, I've hung out with Tommy Lee. I hung out with a whole bunch of
I mean, those guys are all legends, man. They all paved the road and stuff, but it's cool. I feel like I was on like the first cusp of like YouTube, 2009. I was posting videos. I was like 16, and that kind of like blew up, gave me a career or whatever. But I feel like right around then, people were really, really pushing drumming in general.
Yeah,
just getting super technical with it. I was like throwing my sticks behind my back and under my leg while I was playing like crazy metal shit. So
get the fuck out of here.
But yeah, Jay-Z would hire him. Like he's like the top guy.
Yeah, I played with a lot of different artists. It's
plays
fun,
a pop
man.
star kind of vibe. Like,
yeah,
you got to be the best.
You probably indirectly heard shit with me and Travis Barker. Didn't even know I was there.
Probably.
See, I'm like the guy in the ghost guy. You know what I'm saying? I'm the guy in the back, man.
It's good though.
Is there anybody that I'm missing? I mean, in my world, there's not many, but can you put out some drummers that need respect right now?
Fuck, there's so many, man.
Give me like 2 or 3.
I feel like, okay, my boy Devin Taylor, he plays drums for Bieber. Everybody calls him Sticks.
Oh wow,
he's
I think I met him indirectly
good.
too.
Yeah, he's great. They're called We the Band. Shout out We the Band. Rico plays for Kendrick. Super great drummer.
Wow, this guy is just killing us with these fucking people.
It's fun, man. I like jam with them and kind of combine styles. Like I come from the metal world, but also like I played with I have a song for like Ghostface, from Wu-Tang, and played with Playboi Carti. I just played with
Told
Miguel.
You, that's why I brought him.
This is fucking.
Told you, I knew it, man.
This is fucking insane.
Intuitive.
Yeah, it's fun.
Who are you?
Who are you?
He told you, man.
Nah, but
you better know his name now.
White Boy Holland.
White Boy Holland. Hey, you might have a new tag after today. You might have to change your IG name.
Oh, this is fucking intense, man. Like your choosing process, what was the catalyst? Like to choose him,
I just need some of those good that I could trust that was good, because live as a rock band, the drummer, you rely on him a lot. He messes up, everybody messes up.
Especially a 2-hour set, oh my god.
Yeah. So you have to rely on him, and he has to be. You have to be perfect, right?
Yeah,
you have to be perfect. Literally, drummers have to be perfect.
A lot of people don't understand, especially in metal or any kind of rock. If you miss one note, everything's derailed. It's derailed. Damn. So it's like you cannot mess up, and that's all 4 limbs.
He messes up though, but it's not
It's
noticeable.
very, very subtle, and it'll be once a show, and it's usually the same exact part.
And then he'll blame it on something.
So
else.
how do you guys troubleshoot that? How do you work through that? What is it? Just keep going. You just
he has a Ronnie. Ronnie's like, motherfucker.
Ronnie's like, I'm actually firing him after this interview.
Nobody's ever noticed though. We just noticed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
because we have
one of those things. It's one of those things. So.
Yeah.
Man, that's crazy. I'm glad that you're a very important part of this thing that's gonna pop off on the 31st, man.
Oh man,
is he involved with that? What you just played?
Yeah, he's in the video. Everything.
Holy shit!
Yeah, he has to play it.
I went so hard recording the video, I couldn't move my right arm for 3 days.
Damn.
Oh, serious. Get out of here. Oh my god, I can imagine how many takes.
A lot of takes,
huh?
Yeah.
Damn, so they watched your arm burn for 3 hours.
Watch Luke's arm burn is the actual name of the song.
Oh, that's crazy. So do you ever feel like as an artist, just listening to the sneak peek of your last song, you started out rapping and then the song transitions. Do you ever consider yourself like an artist, not just like a rock star, but just an artist that makes all kinds of music? Because you was spitting bars. You know what I mean? You was just dropping some bars early on. That should have caught my attention.
I grew up listening to Dr. Dre, The Chronic. I know. Look at me. I know it's crazy, but for real, they hide the tape from my dad and stuff.
Oh wow!
It was back then. So and then Eminem came out, and I was like, "Who the fuck is this?" I was like, "Whoa, dude, this is crazy for me."
Yeah.
So I grew up on hip hop and rock, and I've been trying for years to try to make it. Trying to make it new, because you have rap rock like Papa Roach, you have Linkin Park, but it's kind of like this same thing. They're not the same. I'm saying it was like this vibe was the same back then.
Yeah.
I was trying to reinvent that idea.
Where the hell were you at? What city is this? Where the fuck were you at?
What do you mean?
What city? Where are you at?
Oh, it's crazy. Las Vegas.
You were
Las Vegas.
So yeah, I drank the water. The water's got rocket fuel in it for sure.
Not the water at that. What was that festival?
From the faucet.
The festival that was fucked up and everybody was
Fire
just
Festival.
Fire
no,
Fest.
not Fire Fest. Not the Ja Rule bullshit.
Damn, there was another one that was fucked up.
They tried to bring people were drinking piss water.
The hell?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Vans Warped Tour? I'm just playing.
Yeah, I don't know this tour, man.
No, what was the big tour, the big festival that was out back in the days?
Woodstock.
Woodstock. So they tried to bring it back.
and then
I remember that.
It's on Netflix.
You saw that? We watched that. Yeah, it's crazy.
That was in like Limp Bizkit and all that.
Oh, I gotta watch
Limp Bizkit created a riot.
Yeah,
really.
They told him to chill, but he still was like, "I don't give a fuck." And still, I mean,
that's hard moment. Body though.
I mean, is that hard to get that decision? Like you're in that moment, and there's like 50,000 people in front of you, and they're really here for you, and they're telling you, "Yo, you can't."
Yeah. I went to jail because of that. I threw mic stands into the crowd, and I was so hyped up, and it hurt somebody, and cops came and they cleared the whole place, and they brought like canine dogs, and then
what?
Like, you're under arrest. I was like,
fuck.
This is gonna be sick later.
You did 2 years from that?
No, that was another thing.
Oh, it was like,
yeah.
I'm glad that you're not a snitch guy, man. This guy, you're like one of the realest guys out here, man.
I went to prison for that, or I went to jail for the mic stand thing, and they let me out on the same day. I was sitting in the holding, and my merch guy walked in. They're like, "How much is the bail?" They're like, "He's gonna have to be here overnight. It's $30,000." And he pulls $30,000 out.
Oh wow!
He hands it to him, and they were like, "Okay," and they let me out. So.
Oh shit!
Damn.
He's still working on your team, merch guy?
No, he's not.
I was gonna say, he did a great job selling merch.
Yeah,
or whatever he was selling.
Real estate agent now or something, but
because that man was walking around with $30K, like. That's crazy. That's what's up, though.
It was some of the merch money.
Oh, yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
It was late. Great job. Couldn't go to a bank. They only took cash kind of thing. So,
wow, that's crazy. It wasn't like a combination of like a parole was violated too. So it was like a whole bunch of bullshit. Like,
that's completely separate.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the prison thing was.
How was that? How was that experience?
So
man?
it was fun.
Fuck was what?
It was fun. What do you mean?
Yeah, this guy's like a rap artist.
Just kidding.
This guy's a rap artist. Yo.
It was not
Who
fun.
is this guy?
It was not fun. No.
Yeah. How was that experience? Especially coming back. You know, I know you were part of Escape the Faith, and they got a new singer because that's during that time period, right? Because you went in. So now getting revenge to come back out, like how does give me like the whole lowdown of being in there and your plans, and then revenge, the two middle fingers.
I love it. He knows me so well. It's crazy. Yeah. Escape the Fate. I started this band, and I got in a big fight and with some people, and a gun was pulled, and then they shot the gun, and then my friend shot them, and they died. You know, so. It's unfortunate, but for some reason, I only went to prison.
Wow.
Because I just only went to prison. So, So then I got out. I was really angry at my band at the time because they kind of betrayed me, turned their back on me. So, I just wrote an album like this in there, straight up, not kidding, like.
No way.
Yeah, my first album called "The Drug of Me Is You." That's how that was written. It was in prison.
Wow.
And then we translated it to rock when I got out or whatever. You know.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, 2.5 years max. People think it's jail, but it's max security prison.
Like other like killers and shit was in there.
Max double fence. And there's a middle electric fence in the middle. See, when birds would land, they would get electrocuted.
Nah, get the hell out of here.
Yeah, they had to turn it off because there's too many birds getting electrocuted. Serious. For reals.
Usually when you get locked up in those, there's always like a famous guy. Was there any famous?
OJ.
OJ was in there?
I saw OJ.
You saw him?
I'm not trying to be disrespectful.
Yeah.
Are you guys friends with him?
Yeah.
No.
His head is huge, bro. Bro, I'm serious. I swear to God, bro, I'm not trying to talk shit, bro. His head's like the size of a football helmet, bro. I'm not kidding.
I ain't gonna front his
bro,
hat.
It's huge. Have you seen him in person?
No, his hat size is 9 1/8, and that's like unheard of. Like
that is.
I'm not trying. It was just very crazy because we were I was in the fish tank. It's called the fish tank. They call people fish when they first come in. I saw him walking up the stairs.
What's up, yo? I got you later, boy. Like,
yeah, he went to prison and
look at him. Look at his head.
Dude, that doesn't do the. I'm
What?
telling you, that doesn't do the justice. No, bro.
I ain't gonna front.
You don't understand.
I remember his hand. I remember when he gave me a handshake. His hand felt like Shaq. I don't know if you ever got a handshake from Shaq,
No,
but his hand looked like two hands.
Yeah,
I was like, damn, he did it. I knew the glove ain't fitting that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't no glove fit no big ass hat.
That is crazy.
They got to have a fucking hat because the hat wouldn't fit him either.
I'm serious.
If the killer had a hat,
his
it'd be
head's
over.
the size of a helmet, like a football helmet. Like
Man.
What would Christian say?
Imagine,
Sniper's wet dream.
Sniper's wet dreams.
Sniper's wet dream.
yo, imagine if the fucking killer had a hat. He would have got acquitted over that too. What
Off the
hat
hat?
could fit that head?
I have a big head, bro. His head. I'm serious, dude. It was.
Please tell me
huge.
you saw him and you were like during the mess hall. Did you do it? Did you ask?
No, we
him?
weren't
Oh,
in
okay.
prison together. He was in the fish tank with me.
Okay.
I only saw him one time.
Also, it was separate. There's like sections and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No, he was on. I think a PC yard because of his who he is. Back
Celebrities.
then.
Okay. That's
Yeah.
where they put him and shit.
Yeah. He had to go. It's called Love. He went to Lovelock.
Isn't that random that, like Ronnie would be like somehow interacting with OJ? Like, they see you like in these music videos going ham, and then this guy was like locked up with OJ. So
Makes the videos even better. When I see him fucking people up in a video, I'm like, oh, this makes sense.
What's even more crazy is was there any other influences? Like obviously you were writing and you wanted to you were mapping shit out. Was there any other influences being in jail? Like what did jail teach you?
Oh man, jail. Everybody in there's scared. All
So
these
it's
people
bullshit.
acting like everybody's like
Everybody's
hard.
tough
No,
and- yeah.
they're all scared, bro.
Oh wow.
The biggest dudes, the scariest. They're the most nervous. You know what I mean? So, it's just traumatizing, bro. Everybody gets traumatized there. It's like going to war in Iraq. I'm not comparing it, but the post-traumatic stress when you get out is similar because it's like a war zone, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You're always like, for reals. I was in the middle of race riots where I had to lay down, because the Serenos and the blacks were going at it.
Oh wow.
And the whites had to lay down, while they went at it, and they're like shooting the shotgun, out the thing.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so it's traumatizing. It's like a terrible experience,
You ever had moments where you were like, yo, I don't think I'm gonna get the fuck out of here, or
Yeah. It just feels like it drags on and on and on.
who visited you, or they don't allow visitors?
I had one person visit me. I'm no longer his friend because he was like stealing money from me and stuff.
shit,
But,
man.
I won't even
So
name his name
that's
and
fucked
everything
up.
like
Yeah.
that. But, yeah. But
That's crazy, man.
I didn't want anybody visiting me. I felt very ashamed.
Oh,
My dad wanted to come. I felt very ashamed.
You don't want them to
Yeah.
see you in there like that.
Yeah,
Considering like the success you had with the other group. But in this day and age, it's like 2 years is like nothing. Rappers are going in for like 5 years and they come out and I feel like they wait for them to come out and then they went through it.
It's better.
And you sell more records. People respect that, everybody stuck together. Why they didn't just wait 2 years? Like,
there's a lot of things. They were young. We were young.
I guess that concept wasn't like
Drugs were involved with all of us.
Oh, man, I forgot about that.
Addicted and shit, so.
So they weren't trying to wait. They were just like, fuck it.
Well, the funny thing is now they're a one of four.
Damn.
On my tour that we're about to do in arenas. They're opening.
Oh.
And we're friends. We're
That's
friends.
what's up, though.
We're
Full
friends.
circle
I love
moment.
them. They're brothers for reals. But bro, they're a one of four. Yeah, I went to high school with them and everything. So
What did they tell you? Like, how did
it hurts, right?
Yeah.
Robert. He it hurts.
It's funny. Robert texted me yesterday, asking me for drum advice.
That's
Swear
the
to God.
drummer. That's
Swear
the
to
drummer
God.
that escaped the fate.
Sorry, I didn't text you back, Robert.
See ya.
My bad, dude.
Nah, I'm glad. You know what? I'm glad that you're the
We gotta
big. You're
diss
the.
track.
No diss track. Nah, they actually squashed. You squashed all the bullshit, right? It's good
I
to be the
did do a
best.
diss track.
You did?
When I got out of prison.
Oh, you did.
It's called Tragic Magic.
This guy's
It's an
Tupac.
emo diss track.
What?
Wow.
It's in the form of an emo song called Tragic Magic. Literally dissed them.
Like word for word, no
Yeah.
holding back.
Yeah, because I grew up on Eminem and everybody, so I took that and I
No
put it in
subliminals.
emo.
No subliminals. Like everybody knew.
No,
Your
it was
fan
straight
base.
up. Straight up. You copied my haircut.
Oh.
Fuck. Yeah, bunch of shit. So.
Shout out to Hardin, Las Vegas, the best dispensary in the world.
Jokes Up Ice Cream Dispensary is the #1 cannabis dispensary in Studio City and Los Angeles, offering the highest quality and the best prices on ice cream cannabis. Jokes Up Ice Cream and Wicked will release Houdini this month.
And then the fact that your new group now surpassing all the
I can't believe it.
Like you're out of here. The last 3-4 songs, I think you
can't
got
believe
more.
it, yeah.
You got more streams than the whole genre in itself.
Yeah, it's going crazy for sure.
We've been number one. Every rock band is out here. You left them like light years ahead. Like you're like, see ya.
It feels good, you know. I got to pay homage to all the greats, though.
Of
you
course.
know what I mean. So,
for sure.
But it does feel, it's crazy. It's a crazy feeling. Yeah, there's some bands out there that are doing millions, but we're definitely up in the top for sure.
Dang,
it's very noticeable. Yeah.
That's
crazy. It's a noticeable change.
Yeah, it's crazy seeing some of the bands, too, in the last few years that they were those millions and millions of streams people, and they're not even in the top 10 the whole last year. Or
damn.
You can see, like, just the trajectory is very promising.
So do you feel like this is your prime right now?
I thought before was my prime, yeah, and it just kept going up because I've always done well, you know, and it's crazy. Sky's the limit, I guess.
Sky's the limit, yeah, because you just keep going up.
It's crazy.
I mean, I did research on Octane, man. You're like fucking it up over there. Jesus, I mean, you might as well just own the channel. Like
I do.
Yeah,
I'm serious. I'm just kidding. No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
So somebody like you that's at the top. How do you sustain that?
Now it's better because before I wasn't as humble, and you know, you lose sight when you're not as humble, and that's why I don't like when, you know, some people's mentalities, they're putting on a front. You know, you can be humble and successful at the same time. You don't got to like flash your money all the time or your cars and stuff like that. And I had moments like that. So now is a better time than 5 or 6 years ago, or even before that. You know,
that's fire.
You know, so.
I mean, this guy looks like he's a cool guy. Is drugs normal now? I don't know. Like, does he have to be drugged out in the beginning? I don't know. Like,
actually,
you don't look like a crackhead. You don't look like you don't do any drugs or nothing.
I'm definitely a crackhead. For sure. I'm on crack right now. Actually, Ronnie gave me crack on the way in here. Just kidding. No, I'm actually. I'm actually completely sober.
Is that crazy?
Yeah, never been a drug guy.
Wow.
I was a drug guy.
He was a drug guy.
I'm completely sober. I don't
He's
even drink.
He's a sober boy.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
congrats.
Were there drugs in prison, too? Or
there were drugs. It was really hard to get. You had to be involved. You know what I mean? You could get it, but it was, you know, it wasn't going knocking on people's doors and, can I get some drugs? You know, that ain't happen. You know?
Well, obviously not.
And then you saying being sober, shout out to you, man. How long has it been?
Haven't drank in how long?
What?
Yeah, about 5 years.
Shout out to you, man.
Hey,
shout out to you, man. Congrats on that.
The alcohol was never a problem, though. It wasn't the alcohol. It was like, you know, the opiates, you know, all the other crazy stuff.
Is it safe to say drugs kind of like created your sound too? Or some people use like, I mean, I'm assuming weed and everything kind of enhanced like a lot of the music we listen to. Like, is drug like part of it? Like, is that a stigma? Like, you know, for people like us, that's stupid. Oh, y'all just want to do drugs. Y'all want to do drugs.
No, because we're bigger than we've ever been now, and I've been sober completely. So
that's crazy.
Yeah. So drugs.
It feels good though. We go on tour for like 7 weeks and we don't drink or anything.
I mean, you gotta worry about so much other shit. You ain't gotta worry about like, oh man.
Yeah, I'm sure you guys could speak, and especially you could speak to how much you feel, how better you feel now that you're doing it sober at this height. And you're enjoying it sober versus, you know, 5.
I feel everything more, and it kind of sucks. You know what I mean?
That's
when you're sober completely, you know, you're like, you just feel everything. You got sore. You're like, am I having a heart attack? Like everything. Yeah. When you used to drink, right? You just forget about all that.
All that loot in them.
Yeah.
How does it feel to hear or perform differently, like drugged up and sober? Like,
yeah.
That's a good question.
There's some story. I can't say that on the air. Not in this day and age, dude.
Yeah.
I did some really crazy stuff.
Yeah.
When you were under the influence?
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Playing my dick like a banjo, like fucking at the House of Blues.
Red Hot Chili Pepper shit.
At the House of Blues?
Like, I'm serious. I'm not kidding. Pulling like you know. So stupid.
Yo.
Yeah, why is
the crowd probably was
in front of people too? It's ridiculous.
They got 2 shows.
So stupid, so dumb.
Is nudity like a form of freedom in your genre? I never saw Dr. Dre pull his dick out on stage. Like, I don't know. I never saw. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I hang with Steve-O. Like Steve-O's like when he was fucked up and now he's sober. So I got
He's
both.
funny.
I got both Steve-O's. You know. So when he's a roll with us, he always had his dick out, and I just was like, maybe that's a white boy shit. I don't know.
Yeah.
Why is his dick out all the time, man? Like, gee, you did like 50 be like, yo, why is his dick out? I'm like, white boy. Like,
Didn't 50 prank him or something like that?
Yeah, we pushed him down like
the stairs
with a.
I saw that.
Yeah, he almost I think he almost died too.
Yeah, he did
Many
say
times.
like he lost like 4 of his top
like 3 of
teeth.
his side teeth came out, but we never really 50 was like, I don't want no lawsuit, so don't put that. But yeah he's. I mean, getting that kind of experience made me realize that y'all motherfuckers is crazy, man. Like, but we accepted it. Like,
I took the tour bus once because the Steelers are my favorite team, and the satellite, when you drive the bus between buildings, it cuts the reception off for the watching football and stuff.
Oh wow!
And my bus driver knew that, and he did it on purpose.
Yeah,
I told him, and I woke up and I'm like, this motherfucker. It's like, how do you start this bus? And they taught me, and you're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to have a license for that.
Yeah.
Statute of limitations is up, I think. Oh shit, it is up. It is up. It's up.
It's up and it's stuck.
There's videos. Yeah.
Oh, it's amazing, man. That new record, man. I see there's a Drake line in there. I'm gonna be with Drake tomorrow. I'm gonna see if I can get him to do a rock turn up.
I fucking love Drake, bro. For reals.
How does your genre look at Drake? I mean, does it look at him like
you love him too?
Yeah, I've loved him since Take Care, era. That's when I first found him. But a lot of the dudes, especially I play from hip hop to all the way to super super technical metal. My boy, shout out Jason Richardson, and on that stuff. It's crazy. Cross genre will always influence stuff. It's really, really interesting.
Everybody loves Drake in our genre.
Yeah.
Really? For reals?
What about the last
It's
album
all
he
the
dropped?
haters of Drake or all the rapper, the rap side? I'm serious.
21?
All the rockers love Drake.
Or the house one.
The house one.
House one?
Yeah.
See, I played with a group called Rufus Du Sol for 4 months. They're one of the biggest house
I
groups.
think I heard it. Yeah.
They're fucking so sick. But I filled in for their drummer. So I got, I was playing 40,000 people headliners every night.
Sick.
And it was my first experience with house music. So I went from what the fuck is house to king of house music. So when I hear Drake doing the crossover, I totally get it. He's tapping into a massive market.
Yeah.
And okay, if I'm being honest, I feel the production was kind of it's kind of mid,
mid.
I feel he should have gone to some of the guys who live and breathe house music for 20 years.
Exactly.
But it's still good though.
I like when Drake gets mad, dude. That's my favorite one. Drake,
Yeah,
for
when he
real.
starts talking his shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When he starts getting into that mode, yeah.
What genre is the really crazy in your genre? Or what's it called?
Deathcore.
Deathcore, yeah.
So deathcore fans like Drake. I mean, deathcore artists.
They're the ones that like him the most.
The
Really?
deathcore.
Yes,
ones.
they're like hip hop. They're like hip hop heads. All those you got to think of all the beats that they're playing. It's very this kind of hip hop origins.
You make it. I don't know. I feel like I could fuck with your shit. I hear what you're saying. Sometimes when I was on the Warped Tour, some of them was like, I wanna die. All I heard was die. I didn't hear anything else. It was like
Every single band.
So yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna bother you with this real quick. What's going on? So I can understand.
We want to die, dude.
Yeah, dude.
What do you mean?
Is it not that obvious?
I just want to because for me being it was too much for me to take at once, man. I was looking at Waka Flocka I know we do this all the time, but this is crazy. Why is he screaming death? Everything was death.
He's good at enunciating the screams.
Yeah.
A lot of people a lot of people don't understand screaming harsh vocals takes a lot of control and a lot of practice. And he's got going from hitting every note melodically singing to screaming. That shit's really hard. I'm not a vocalist.
That's why
but
the song that we are premiering, whatever.
That's intense.
I want to
super
put it
intense.
together because I'm feeling this is not ego, but I don't feel like one person can do all that.
No.
That's why I did it. You know what I mean? Think of one person on the planet right now that can do all of that
At once.
And
just
one song.
or you can hire a couple people. You know,
I mean, they just say that about Mariah Carey. She's
She's incredible.
Super high notes.
Yeah,
I mean,
whistle notes.
not now. She's kind of like a bum.
Whitney
but,
Houston,
yeah,
too.
But yeah, I mean, yeah, she's.
He
whack.
said she's a bum now.
Yeah,
She's not. Yeah, right.
She's
It's going
terrible.
crazy with the Christmas
so
music.
shitty on the last. They told her to stop it. Like enough is enough. But
Hey,
yeah, I
Mariah.
love her.
Mariah, you sound great. Who kid thinks otherwise?
Coming in
I'm
hot with
talking
the
for the
hate.
people.
Yeah, right.
I'm talking
Oh,
about
I
people.
love Mariah Carey.
Yeah, anyway, whatever. But yeah, the process of that, like you sleep well before? Is it like
That helps a
room
lot.
temperature? Is it tea
I
involved?
don't warm up, and I don't have any of that. I just go on stage and do it for sure. I have
Wow.
a reputation of being good live too.
Yep.
You know, so
For
we
an
don't. There's
hour,
no.
though.
I don't like. Where's the note? No, it's just we know the notes.
So,
Yeah.
so for an hour, if you're having what would be a bad day? Like you just.
Having COVID, I still do it though.
Oh, okay, wow,
Yeah.
that's amazing.
You can't
dope.
breathe and shit.
Yeah.
I had COVID, and I can't believe this, man. Before COVID was COVID, or whatever. So I'm the hipster guy that had COVID before you guys.
You even know it at the time.
Yeah, you remember when it was like kind of making
Before
its
they
entrance?
announced it, yeah.
I had it. I know I did.
Yeah, me too. Same thing.
You know what I mean?
Was
you know
it like
that feeling?
February 2020?
January, February?
January,
yeah.
February. Yeah.
We were on tour, and I was like, I would get on stage, and I'd be like, I feel terrible. I can't breathe, dude. And I would play, and then I'd go lay down and sleep for 12 hours.
Yeah.
And then,
Damn.
You know, so
And that's like 6 weeks, right? Mine was like 4 to 6 weeks.
5 weeks, yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, I gotta go to the hospital. What the fuck am I so lazy? Like,
Your guys lasted 4 to 6
Oh,
weeks.
you're talking about? Yeah,
The
no,
COVID.
mine was 21 days, bro. The
Yeah.
first one,
Holy
yeah,
shit.
it was like 21 days.
it wasn't
I was-
announced yet. We were just like,
Wow.
fuck. I did it after I was hanging with Gronk.
You had to go to the hospital.
I was gonna go. If I told myself I was sick one more week, I was gonna go, and I called Gronk because Gronkowski for the Patriots, like he does those festivals and stuff. So we did Super Bowl, and I was like, "Yo, man, did you give me something, man?" I called him. You know, white boys be crazy, man. I was like, "Yo, what the fuck going on?" Yo? But it wasn't announced. And then right when I was supposed to do spring break in Cancun, COVID hit, and then all our tours was fucked up. I know you were pissed. Like
I was actually kind of relieved.
you were happy that
because
the world stopped.
Yeah, because we went on Twitch, and then I became the second most subs Twitch streamer, and I was the first musician to ever get to that point. And that was about 40,000 subs a month at $5. So went from that to that. Then we wrote our biggest song, "Popular Monster," and then it just all was It was a good thing, you know.
Yeah, 2020 worked
It's
for
kind
Ronnie.
of wild, yeah.
It worked
Everybody
for him.
else was kind of struggling in it, and I just kind of took advantage of the situation.
What was the other song you had that kicked off too? Like
There was a lot of them, but
I know there was like top three.
to the top degree, Popular Monster, Zombified, Voices in My Head. You know,
I got
a
that
song
written
called
down.
"Drugs" with the singer of Slipknot. He was on it.
Shout out to Octane. They gave me a whole list. You know what I'm saying? They were like, "Yo, you better talk about this shit."
I love Octane. They
love you too.
I know, and I'm starting to see that, and I just really appreciate them. And shout out to Octane, and it's pretty cool for them to give me this much love for sure.
They respect the fact that you had your troubled journey to get to where you at, and then you're so humble. Like there's
Yeah, humble it down,
there's
dude.
dudes that come up there and it is like they think they're the shit.
I hate that. But I see myself in them. I used to act like that.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? Like we all kind of used to do that, like a little bit, right?
And then life teaches you lessons. To
Rock star
humble yourself.
mentality. You think you got to act like that. Rappers, you think you got to act like that. When I first came onto the scene, I felt like I had to live a certain way. Break stuff and be like too cool for you. Like shut up, dude, blah blah. So
When did you break your first guitar? Was that some dumbass question?
I broke my first guitar in my room and ran away. Actually,
What?
yeah, I ran away for like forever. Actually,
Wow. So that was the last thing you did before you ran away from home.
I destroyed my whole room.
Oh wow.
That's a very white guy thing to do.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I'm gonna
this shit.
kill my
You're
mom.
gonna clean this
I'm gonna
up.
kill my dad.
This is where Eminem comes in. He actually he kind of like, and it's funny, Royce the 5'9" reposted all our content too, which was cool. Like,
I love Royce 5'9".
that's
bro.
crazy, man.
That's so amazing, man.
I love Bad Meets Evil. I'm talking like
Damn, that's sick, bro.
Yo,
Dead Wrong, like when Eminem did the 7 different levels, the devil worshiping horses, all that, bro.
Yeah,
I'm
with a
telling you,
Biggie
bro.
beat, yep.
I know all of it. So,
yo,
Yeah,
man.
man. What's your favorite Eminem verse?
probably The Blueprint with Jay-Z when he murdered Jay-Z.
On Renegade?
Yeah, he murdered Jay-Z on
Killed
that.
him on that.
Yo, everybody says that shit. Yo,
Since I'm in the position like that. That was my favorite for sure.
You know, Jay-Z had to be nervous going in. With
He
that
did.
Shit.
He went off on it,
He
though.
had to be.
yeah, Jay-Z went off, but every time I play that song on the radio, people curse me out because it's a long song.
It is.
But
Yeah.
I try to play like two verses.
Eminem killed it though.
Yeah, they be like, "What the fuck, man? I want to hear that sucking Eminem part." I was like, "Yo, relax, man. Like, go to fucking
He went
Spotify, asshole."
Speaking of Mariah Carey, did you guys ever hear that diss song that Eminem did to Mariah Carey?
I-
It was
I-
Unforgivable or
I
something.
had to play
Yes.
it. Yeah.
I love that song.
Yes.
That's one of my favorite Eminem songs.
First of all, I had to leak it because I worked for him. That doesn't help, you know. And then the fact is, he came on my show talking about peeing on her back or some shit. So, yeah, it was crazy. So
That's some white guy shit for sure.
So you got Eminem and 50 Cent laughing at that. I'm gonna laugh. Like I'm not gonna not laugh. You want me to be like? At that time, my best friend was Nick Cannon. You know what I'm saying?
like,
So
How dare you?
Yeah, Nick Cannon calls me immediately. Yo, why you laughing with them? I was like, yo, it's Eminem and 50 Cent. You want me to be like, Nick Cannon's my brother? No.
See,
And it's funny.
Yeah, it was funny, but I think he was like married to her at that or whatever they had.
Okay.
Yeah, so
I understand that.
But it's like it's Eminem and 50 Cent. Like you gotta take that really serious, man. Like
Yeah.
I mean, hey,
I like the Benzino diss too.
oh my God,
this guy's
man.
shocking me right now.
Benzino diss was crazy.
Crazy, bro. Benzino, and then his whatever just happened in the rest of his life just didn't help him.
Yeah.
You know, like it just
No.
like that diss just cooked him, man.
Yeah, you could tell he's angry. You could tell, right? Like currently, that fool's angry. You could tell. I'm not dissing. I'm just saying that stuff that
He's
he
still-
posts and stuff. He's
yeah,
mad.
who kid doesn't miss a chance to diss Benzino?
Shout out to Corey LeRae. You know Corey LeRae is his daughter.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
love her.
crazy. Yeah.
Her music is, and the
didn't
fact
know
is,
that.
we used to kill him, but I still fuck with the daughter's music. I fuck with Corey LeRae more. So
He murdered him on that. Like he murdered. Like I listened to that probably a million. Like honestly, probably like 200 times in my
Benzino.
lifetime. It's crazy.
Crazy. Hey, we just went down memory lane real quick with Eminem, man. You're gonna have to play these songs.
I mean, coming up in your shit, you had beef with other bands too, or that
All of them.
All of them you had issues
Yeah.
with.
Nobody likes me.
Nah.
Yeah.
It's
Nobody.
like,
I mean, people like me, man. I shouldn't say that, but I've noticed a lot of big bands that I look up to have now started following me and DMing me. I fucking love that.
That's
Oh,
what's
wow.
up.
Yeah, some bands that I
They caved in.
looked
Oh,
up
nah,
to.
nah, I'm joking.
They're not the bands that hated me, but
Okay.
there's a couple bands that I'm not going to name their names, but I grew up listening to these bands and they shit on me, dude.
What?
Yeah, man, bums me out.
Do you
Bums
think
me
it's
out.
because they see how good you're doing that they kind of want to?
Yeah, I try to fight one of them too.
Okay.
And then
We gotta do some research on that after this.
it's not on the internet. I tried to fight him in the parking lot of Warped Tour because he was so
get outta here.
disrespectful to me. Yeah, I couldn't believe it. I'm like,
Wow.
bro, I used to look up to you. Why are you being so disrespectful to me?
Damn.
His whole
So-
band tried to fight. I tried to fight them all.
So that shit is true. Your idols become rivals. huh?
Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes they don't though.
Is
so.
it because they don't understand your new sound, or they just they don't understand?
It's derived kind of from looking up to them. So like I learned a lot from them. I won't do that to bands coming up. It's,
Oh,
it's,
okay.
You remember that.
Yeah,
I'll
hell
never
yeah.
forget it. I'll never be their friend, even if they're nice to me now. You know,
Yeah.
like I'll never forget it. So
Is it scary to create like a new, like you're doing it and then you're like, oh shit, I think we just started some new shit. Is there a name for what you guys started, or is it still in that bracket? I feel like
that song I showed you, I don't think there's
what
anything-
name is what do you call that?
I don't know. What
Isn't
do you
that-
call that?
I don't know. Is there? I mean, come on, you got to be nervous when you're creating this kind of stuff. I mean, he's part of production.
Well, I put out some garbage stuff before, so
Okay.
yeah, and I'm the first to admit that when I was first trying the hip hop trap metal, it's like trap metal almost.
Yeah.
It's trash, but I put it out, and half the world hated it, and half
Yeah.
the world loved it, and I look back, I'm like, this is ass. What the hell? This is literally, and over 10 years or whatever of keep trying it, I figured out a way to do it a little better. So,
That's crazy.
it's
that-
hard because people don't realize when you take hip hop with 808s
Yeah.
and you try to, not a lot of producers can do this. Even big rap producers that I've worked with,
Mhm.
they don't know how to make rock and rap sound cohesive because rock has a different way of it's hard to explain. Like
They
the
can't make it
808s of the
seamless.
hip hop
Yeah.
with rock. Yeah, there's just so much to it.
Once you
for sure.
introduce live drums into a mix, especially like going from 808s and like
you can't. Yeah,
and
you
two
can't-
fucking full drums.
It's hard
It's
because
hard to blend.
real
for sure.
real drums with hip hop, it's got to start at the beginning, and if it doesn't, you got to somehow trick the listener that the real drums are a part of the hip hop drums, or it's going to sound disjointed. It's not going to sound right. It's all about the transitions.
So before you don't understand what it is, what did you start with? Like what was the genre?
Sounding like ass. Sounding ass. This is ass. What is this?
Trial and error.
What did you look into, like, as you being a drummer? Like, what was the influence? Like, was there like a 101 that you started, then you mutated into this?
I mean,
These are like the nerds
He's
out there.
insane.
These are
When
like the
you
nerds
get-
out there that's like they
when
want me
you're-
to ask this shit.
When you're done, look up he's insane, bro. I'm talking like the best.
He doesn't even look like, he look like a little
I
rich
know.
kid or something.
Bro,
Like,
he's
a spoiled
insane.
brat.
He's like he's
Yeah,
fucking
he
crazy.
just came from
You know-
Beverly Hills or something.
you know what's funny about that is that's why I think I'm so good at drums. Is it was my way to escape like
the
tiny
stigma.
little city I'm from called Peoria, Arizona. Had like single mom raising 3 kids, going to school, all that stuff. Like we didn't have money, so I like mowed lawns for like 9 months. Get my first drum set, $350 when I was 10, and that was like my motivation. So I like busted my ass.
You fought.
practicing.
That's a lot of mowing.
A lot of mowing, dude.
Cheap white people too.
That's not.
I
That's
know they
what
weren't paying. What, they were giving you like $10?
If I was lucky, yeah.
Yeah,
it
cheap
was-
white people, man.
I feel like it was like $5-7 $5-7 or something.
Damn, I think that's just good for people to hear, though. You know, you got to start somewhere.
Yeah,
You know,
Yeah,
like
dude.
it's not always gonna be pretty in the beginning.
No, not
you
at
know,
all.
And you gotta have the courage to kind of stick with it.
It's true.
So,
I was raised by outlaw bikers.
Oh, shit.
That sold meth and stuff. So
Like in
Yeah.
the 14, 15, like when you were like 14, 15, or
younger.
younger than that.
Yeah.
Holy.
Where in was this in Vegas?
Yeah, my dad. I shouldn't say this on. This is. He got in a. I can't say this.
Yeah,
There's some stuff you can't say.
Yeah,
Sounds like a
certain
white
stuff-
Tupac.
certain
Man. This guy's
stuff-
a
Nah,
white
you-
Tupac.
Can't
man.
say it.
Yeah,
man.
yeah, of course. No,
All right.
No, I can't say that.
I'll say that,
Every
I'll say
time we can't say, just say white Tupac. Then we be like, all right.
Oh, yeah, actually,
I love
white
Tupac, by the way. He died in Vegas, and that's crazy.
That's
I'll never
crazy.
forget that moment too.
Wow. Wow.
You know. So
That's
Where
wild.
were you at when he got shot up? Like,
I was. My dad. This is even crazier. My dad was an outlaw biker, and then he turned to Jesus. So
Wow.
he started a Christian motorcycle association.
what?
That's like for Jesus. That's like outlaw bikers, but for Jesus. So he turned his whole
wow.
life around.
Mhm.
So I remember I was at a motorcycle rally, Christian motorcycle thing, when that news was. Was that
Damn.
97? I think 1997.
And everybody there knew that Tupac got killed, like at a Christian motorcycle.
No, I
Oh.
was listening to Dre behind my dad's back.
Oh, okay.
and-
Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, your dad was like talking about Tupac and shit. Like, what the fuck?
Ronnie's like,
Damn,
Tupac, who's that?
Jesus
Looking around.
Christ. See ya. We gotta ride for Tupac. We're riding for that motherfucker right now. See ya.
Listen to Ambitions of a Rider. Ambitions of a Rider.
Yo, I like the fact that we don't know what to name this shit, and I'm in the mix.
I'll let
right
you
now.
name it. Some
I don't
people
know.
in the YouTube
I can't be a professional. I can't bring
in the
that
YouTube comments, people always say they're like, what genre is this? And then under his quote is Ronnie Radke core or Falling in Reverse. They just say Falling in Reverse is the genre, I guess.
Wow.
Is the band. We see that. I see that all the time in the comments.
I mean, that's a great way to get your fucking the genre is your band
Appreciate it.
name.
I had to fight for that though because people made fun of me the whole time trying to do it. You know, I was like the underdog for so long, and now it's like cool to do that. Now I've noticed other bands are doing it. We have bands copying the shit out of
Oh,
us,
yeah.
bro.
Same,
The
just
whole
trying to do
scene
same style
almost.
music
Not
videos.
everybody.
Can
but
I get a list like
No.
off air? White
No.
Tupac.
Yeah, it's a white Tupac moment for sure.
I want to watch the world burn. Hey, fucking losers out there, man. Is there a story behind the record that's dropping? Is there what's the influence behind this record?
This is so funny. This metal band that he's like a rapper, like I don't know what he is. I'm not saying his name
I was
either.
about to say,
but,
I feel like
it's-
we're thinking of the same person.
He's like Malibu's Most Wanted. It's like if you
Oh,
took
my
the
God.
lead guy from Malibu's Most Wanted and you
hell
put him
no.
in a metal band. For reals, I'm not kidding. He tweeted that he was a better rapper, and so I went and made this song because people never heard me do it like that, and it's obviously inspired by Eminem and old school hip hop. There's a little bit of Drake in there too, but I like to do it all.
I know, we love it, man. Like, you got two urban idiot fans. Well, I'm a unicorn. I'm like this weird guy that's everywhere.
You're a musician.
Yeah, I'm more like a nerdy. That's why I got asked all the nerdy questions, man, because I know the nerds.
You're a musician. I understand.
I love it. Yeah,
these kind of songs that are like outside the box, it interests you because you've been doing it for so long. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's why I feel sorry for someone like in any genre. If you don't live it, like you told me you were fucked up mowing lawns and shit like that. Like, kids are gonna be like, yo, they're gonna look up to that. Now you just created a few more, like, I don't know, drummers that's coming for your shit, but
yeah, man.
But it's good to put that out there, like to hear like these like fucking crazy ass stories.
It's important because like I feel I feel like me and you have talked about this, but I always wanted to go back to like, so I'm 29, I'll be 30 this year. When I'm like 16, 15 years old, and I had that fire, that passion to just like crush everything. That shit was the reason for everything. And I feel like, yeah, if people hear that I started off, I get that a lot. Like what you were joking, obviously.
Yeah,
but like,
you like from fucking Beverly Hills.
Yeah.
Like a little spoiled rich kid.
I do get that a lot, and it's like I don't know, it makes me feel a certain way. But I think it is important to let people know that like if you feel a fire for like anything, to just go after that. Like don't. Some people will always try to stifle that feeling, be like, nah, there's no way I could do that. It's like, fuck that, just do it.
Yeah. So when I put him in the band, or asked him to play for me, the whole scene, our scene was like, holy shit,
Wow.
So that's he's got an impact in the drumming world.
Fire.
So
yeah, that's amazing, bro. Shout out to you, man.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
I'm glad we met.
Yeah, likewise.
Yeah, starting your journey, being able to sync with people that you make good music with and have a good chemistry with is also very important,
Dude,
so your paths are leading in the right direction. You always want that part, to be successful as well. The people that you're working with, to actually like them, have a good relationship.
I'm a fucking unicorn too, man. I went from like fucking Travis to Tommy Lee. Like, these guys follow me, hang with me. Like, now I got this new guy. So
yeah,
let's go turn up this
Let's
year.
hang out, dude.
So this is your first arena tour?
This is a second one as a headliner, and it's crazy because as a kid you always dream. That's your dream. You have the goal of getting in the tour bus, and I got the tour bus. I'm like, all right, what's next? It's like, oh, we got to get to 2000.
What are the sets going to look like if I'm seeing these music videos? What was the last one like? It was insane.
I can't talk about that. Damn, shit. It's not criminal. No, it's
yeah, I know.
No, I can't. Yeah, I can't say it.
Is it safe to say there's some new type of thing that hasn't been done before, like some new technology?
Yeah,
or
not on this tour. The one that I can't talk about.
Right, that's what I figured.
You got some crazy Japanese guy coming down with some effects and shit. Like,
yeah,
$1 million.
Sting. Sting. He's coming down with nails in it.
No,
no, I'm just kidding.
Well, I love Sting.
I love Sting.
Yeah,
that's my era, man.
That's my era.
Vinny Colaiuta, shout out.
NWO, Hollywood Hogan.
Hey, NWO.
Man, that's another homeboy. It's so weird that these are my friends. So now you're part of my extended family, man. And now I'm gonna get the full experience, man. I feel like you make me jealous of your fans. Like, I'm jealous of your fans that they get to see you do stuff. And where the fuck was I at, yo? What the fuck were we doing, man?
Loyal fans too, man. They're so loyal. I mean, I've gotten in so much trouble in it. Like, cancel culture nowadays, everybody's canceled and stuff, and they're like, nope. You know, they don't care.
That's good.
I mean, it also helps that you don't even know where you are. So
yeah, I'm like, what am I doing?
You can't cancel a genre if you don't know what the fuck you are. Like,
yeah.
So let's hope we figure this out, man. You gotta figure it out.
I'll let you name it.
I mean, for all the fans out there, I think Falling in Reverse should be the genre. Like, for all the fans,
that's
out there.
badass.
If everybody tuned in among millions of idiots, where do we get the merch, man? Because fashion is king.
fallinginreverse.com, firmerch.com. Come to a show. Tour is almost sold out. I mean, you're probably not gonna be able to come to the show by the time this airs. It'll be sold out. So, yeah.
See you.
See you.
See you on the next tour.
See you later.
Shout out to Hardin Las Vegas, the best dispensary in the world.
Jokes Up Ice Cream and Wicked will release Houdini this month.
Tattoos, man. Like, explain your neck tattoo, man. I got tats everywhere, but look at that, yo. He's like half black.
How long?
I was waiting for you guys to make the joke because I didn't want to start the joke and then see your face change and get mad at me.
We have a fellow racist back there. So, John,
not racist.
No.
That's his thing. Call me racist. Not racist.
That he just plays around with that. But god damn, bro.
This is a Hanya mask. I don't want to take my shirt off, but
look at that.
It's a whole these are cover-ups of
is it?
I got it in 2 months.
No.
2 months. How long?
It hurt.
How long were the sessions at?
6 hours. It hurt.
How about underarms? You got your underarms
Not
black
yet,
too?
but it's getting there.
I saw that today on TikTok, like underarm like blacked out, and he's like,
bro,
I can imagine.
Do you do like the painless Johns or like the?
It wears off. It wears off, bro.
Yeah, it lasts like 3 hours or so.
Yeah, but they
That's
use a thing
intense.
called a shovel. There's like normal tattoo guns.
Mm-hmm.
They use a thing called a shovel. It's wider with more needles, and it's like a shovel, and it's traumatizing. It's like it puts your body into shock. It's a different way of tattooing. So they're like, you have to be prepared for this.
That's what I was saying, because I it's funny. I do my tats, and I got a lot of crazy, stupid shit. But I did it in Toronto, so I try to do both my arms because I'm in Toronto temporarily because I had a show. So I knocked out both my arms. So I did Thursday, then I did Friday.
Oh, so you know?
Yeah, so I did it. So I went to eat with the promoter, and I just started like.
You start shaking.
Yo, like I don't know what the promoter thought I was dying. He thought I was having
a
reaction.
seizure.
You're like, I'm out of here.
But I couldn't control my arms.
Yep,
Oh,
there it is.
fuck.
Oh, they're bigger. They're bigger than that. There's a bigger one. Put giant
the
tattoo shovel.
Giant. Wow.
Yo,
man.
that
They get like this big. It's
damn,
That look like
dog.
a
That
torture.
shit look like it hurt, man.
Some torture
I ain't
shit.
gonna lie.
You over here got a little flower. Look what you got.
Come on, I got
Come
a
on,
little
man.
tattoo.
Get that shit out of here.
Yo, can we zoom in on that?
yeah.
Ronnie, you ever went somewhere that you remember before you go?
Everywhere. I went to Australia and realized how mean people are in America.
Oh yeah, Australia's fun,
once
man.
you leave and you go to a place like that, you know, everybody's so nice in Australia. I've noticed. Well, every time I go, they're so nice, but it just makes me realize how rude people are in America.
Did you
It's
eat?
rude.
You didn't eat no kangaroo. I couldn't do it, man. Like,
I did. I tried.
You
Or
tried
no,
it?
was it kangaroo or was it like alligator or something? I don't know. Some weird. It wasn't good. It wasn't good. Tasted like a boot. You know what I mean? Some boots or something.
you never had a weird moment, like like I ran up and like I hung out with Nelson Mandela. You ever had a weird moment that you hung out with somebody that's like, oh shit, like.
Oh man, there's so many of those.
Oh, there's so many of them. That's crazy.
Yeah, like a weird where you bump into someone.
And then you're just like hanging with them, and it's just like now you're.
It was Oscar De La Hoya.
Oh shit!
Yeah. Was it? Was it
Yo,
him? Was that
Oscar De La Hoya. That's
He
crazy.
didn't have a dress on. He didn't have a dress on, did he?
him? A dress?
Yeah, they got videos
I don't remember. I don't recall that.
He cross dresses a lot.
Oscar
Does he?
De La Hoya, the boxer.
It's online, yeah.
Oh,
right,
shit.
John, pull it up. You know John.
That's
That's
absolutely
cool.
true.
Racist white guy.
I
He
didn't
got
know
it.
that. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Like,
How are
I
you
did
a
not know
sport
that
guy? How
either.
you a
I am
sport
a
guy?
sport guy. He is one of the best boxers of all time. I didn't know that he cross dresses.
Yeah, that's me
lipstick,
neither. I
everything.
didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't notice that. Yeah.
It makes
I mean,
me not want
I-
to fuck with him even more.
I
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, you're gonna have
Yeah.
to cut that
It's
one,
like,
bro.
yo,
You have to cut that one, bro.
No,
Whoa.
he's probably strong as hell.
look. He does this all the time. This is not the first time.
He was hammered drunk.
they
Like
had to be.
hammered drunk. I remember when I was hanging out with him. It was
Look, this is not first time. This is couple times.
Yeah, I think Liv's starting like Pasadena. Right?
Where have you been? You're a sport expert.
You've
Yeah,
never
but
heard this?
I don't
Even
watch sports for this. I avoid all of this shit.
Look at that way.
I have no comment,
Check that out. huh?
John likes that one that he's pointing at. Look, he went straight to it.
bro. You
Yeah, John,
you
all right,
just
man.
you just
John, go to that one right there.
Yo,
in the
we're
middle.
good. We're good
ruined
with this.
my memory
size.
of him
Right
that I
there, yeah.
had of him.
Look,
Yikes.
there you go.
Bro, stop, dude. Is he just kidding? He's
No,
not kidding.
He's living that life.
I wish these
No.
were fake, but no.
Bruh.
We'll end the interview with this.
Hell no,
That's a
man.
great way to end it.
Shit, Jesus, watch the world burn.
Yeah, this is definitely not getting aired for sure.
Don't
Yeah,
show the booty
please.
part. Oh no,
Please
John,
do
don't go
not-
to the ass.
Yo,
No.
John, what are you doing?
Right, sorry, moving on.
There's a hero right there, legend. By the way, you know what I'm saying? Whose House Podcast? Yeah, the same time this drops. Make sure tonight at what? Let's say midnight.
Mm-hmm.
At midnight, you could watch the world burn like we are doing right now. Currently.
See ya.
See ya.
We're out of here. Yeah, this is very confusing.
This is a great episode.
Where have y'all been? That's just been like, really? Y'all never do that?
That's nuts. That's nuts, bro.
And it's not one. It's like mad different. You know what I learned that?
Walk over and not be
Holy shit, bro.
We see her like,
Bro, that's crazy, bro. That blew my mind. I'm not, yeah.
You know who's talking? Because I hang with Floyd Mayweather. He hates him, so he's like,
oh shit,
fucker, man.
Yeah, when he was
talking shit.
Yeah. He's like,
I feel like that was like him on a drunk night, and then they were like,
hell no, that's a lot of drunk nights.
He was drunk a lot. I remember we hung out. It felt like he was gonna punch me or something. That's what it felt like. He felt like he was constantly gonna punch someone. It's like he had that in his eyes. I was like, all right,
unhinged.
He be drunk though.
Shout out to Hardin, Las Vegas, the best dispensary in the world.
Lucky Land Casino, asking people, what's the weirdest place you've gotten lucky?
Lucky? In line at the deli, I guess?
Aha, in my dentist's office. More than once, actually.
Do I have to say?
Yes, you do.
In the car before my kids' PTA meeting.
Really?
Yes.
Excuse me, what's the weirdest place you've gotten lucky?
I never win and tell.
Well, there you have it. You can get lucky anywhere, playing at LuckyLandSlots.com. Play for free right now. Are you feeling lucky? No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18+. Terms and conditions apply. See website for details.